Kids are going back to school, but their phones are not. And DeKalb County schools are trying to figure out how. The driver opened fire from his window in rage and blew out another man's tire. Firefighters are still trying to hose down these hot spots after a large house fire in Snellville. One person survived, but their dog is still missing. Residents on Lakeside Drive have water again after they say they saw what looked like a lake on their 4th of July. They're closed today while they try to clean up inside. You can still see the bullet holes in the window, and they tried to cover it up with cardboard. Stop the gun violence. It's what's on the minds of Breasia Powell's family. You may find it hard to believe that with the World Cup coming up, the busiest MARTA station in the city is closing for 4 years. We're here at the Jim Henson Gallery at the Center for Puppetry Arts with some of my favorite characters, Bert, Ernie, and the man of the hour, Big Bird. First Creek Elementary students are in for a treat, especially with this new state-of-the-art STEM lab. A 2 a.m. argument outside in Atlanta's Best Wings led to a shootout. Take a look. The surveillance video shows a man entering the store and walking up on another man. The two get in a short disagreement and the second man starts shooting. The first man falls wounded on the floor as the second runs away. When he returns, he continues to shoot. As the second man leaves for the last time, the first man shoots at his back. They're closed today while they try to clean up inside. You can still see the bullet holes in the window, and they tried to cover it up with cardboard. The business owner's husband, Jay Kim, had to clean up all the damage. When we asked Jay Kim if he thought it was a scary scene himself,
Scary situation though.
Yeah, I think so.
there have been numerous shootings in DeKalb County over the last week. 6 people were shot on Greenway Drive May 30th. 8 people were shot at a Decatur strip club over the weekend, and the community shares a constant feeling of danger.
Frustrated. I mean, this community, it happens over and over. So I don't feel safe in my own community, and it's sad. You can't even leave work, stop at the store, or pick up some wings without gunfire.
The victims have not yet been identified. If you have any information, contact police. Reporting from DeKalb County, I'm Morgan Norris. Just as summer begins, the city of Atlanta is without water. The water mains completely broke down in Northwest, Midtown, and downtown Atlanta on Friday.
Atlanta residents have been prevented from cooking meals. Many of our workplaces have been shut down. Hospital patients have been moved out of the city. This is unacceptable.
The community expressed all of these frustrations during the city council meeting on Monday. There was even an emergency fund proposed for small businesses who lost close to tens of thousands of dollars in the last couple of days.
The $5 million fund would not be money that is a loan, but would be money that is forgiven. It would be given to the business as a form of relief for, again, an incident that took place in the city that was to no fault of their own.
But the councilman, Michael Julian Bond, says the city has actually invested into their water systems.
We've literally spent billions of dollars on improving the water quality, the water systems facilities.
The question Atlanta is looking to answer: what's the solution?
If we're 2 weeks into this, how does this affect me next month and the prior month? Because for me, every day matters.
The mayor finally gave the city an answer.
We are currently in connection with and waiting on the Army Corps of Engineers, and they will be here with boots on the ground tomorrow.
The mayor went on to say that this is a crumbling infrastructure that only the Army Corps of Engineers can fix. As he said, they will be here tomorrow. Reporting from City Hall, I'm Morgan Norris.
From sewing, stitching, and hemming, you've seen this campus-made mogul strutting around Hampton University and on your Instagram feed. It's Christopher Smith.
Yeah, I think that's like the first thing that people usually approach me over. It's like usually like, oh, I like your outfit, or like, where'd you get that?
Smith is a third-year architecture major who happens to be a rising star in the fashion industry.
I definitely think that architecture is kind of an enabler of my creativity, and I'm also surrounded by so many talented people, so I feel like I'm always getting new inspiration every day.
His love for fashion even found him love in his life, meeting his girlfriend, Zoe Rose, over one of his creations.
I remember I DM'd him about some pants that he was wearing,
And I was like, oh, like they were carpet pants. And I was like, oh, where did you get these pants from? Me and my friend have been looking everywhere, like we want pants like that. And he was like, oh, I made them.
Christopher's designs have been featured in every homecoming fashion show since his freshman year. Working in Bemis, the architecture building on campus, for 6 hours and creating 3-tier pants is not easy. Hampton University is his home by the sea, but there's just one place he loves a little bit more.
Yeah, I just love home because of familiarity and just being around people I love and like the environment that I'm, most like familiar with, obviously.
Good morning, I'm Morgan Norris. Happening now, thousands of people are still stuck at the world's busiest airport after that massive software outage that crippled travel globally. The former president is preparing to head back to Butler, Pennsylvania for the first time since that assassination attempt. 34 current, former, and future dogs are in Paris. Former Deputy Sean Grayson shot 37-year-old Sonia Massey earlier this month after responding to her 911 call. And the name of the gator belt was inspired by the song So Fresh and So Clean by Atlanta's own Outkast. Yesterday was National Disability Independence Day, focused on awareness and acceptance. Overnight, a rocket attack in the Israeli-controlled Golan Heights killed at least 10 people. Israel is blaming the Lebanese militant group Hezbollah. Thanks for joining us for Good Day Atlanta. The Georgia Gang is coming up next. Stay connected to Fox 5 around the clock through all our social media platforms, and join us again tonight for Fox 5 News at 10 and 11. Have a great day.